Here is an explanation for the answer to final exam question number 28 in Trigonometry Demystified 2nd edition. Please refer to page 372 for the question and page 371 at the bottom for figure exam-3, which relates to this question. Here's the way it goes. It's similar to the previous two questions, and I recommend that you watch the videos for those. Questions 26 and 27, which involve this same figure. But this one's worded a little differently. All of the statements A, B, C, D, and E represent angle theta except one. Which one? Well, let's look at choice A, arc secant of 1 over x0. Well, if we take the secant of theta, we will get 1 over x sub 0. So, the arc secant of 1 over x sub 0 equals theta. Choice A is a valid statement, so we can rule it out. Remember, we're looking for the one that's wrong. Choice B, the arc cotangent of x sub 0 over y sub 0. Well, the cotangent of theta, by definition, equals x sub 0 over y sub 0. So the arc cotangent of x sub 0 over y sub 0 equals theta. Remember now here that x sub 0 is the x coordinate of this point. Y sub 0 is the y coordinate of that point. So we can rule out choice B because it is a true statement. How about C, the arc tangent of y sub 0 over x sub 0? Well, if we take the tangent of theta, y sub 0 over x sub 0, that is a valid statement. So the arc tangent of y sub 0 over x sub 0 equals theta. That's choice C, and that's also a true statement, so we can rule it out. How about D, the arc cosecant of x sub 0? Well, if we take the cosecant of theta, we get 1 over y sub 0. Remember, the cosecant is 1 over the sine. So y sub 0 is the sine of theta. 1 over y sub 0 is the cosecant of theta. But choice D puts x sub 0 in here. Choice D would assert that the arc cosecant of 1 over x sub 0 equals theta, or in reverse would assert that the cosecant equals 1 over x sub 0. So choice D is inaccurate. Therefore, that is the choice that is the correct answer to this question, D. Let's just look at E, the arc sine of y sub 0. Well, if we take the sine of theta, we get y sub 0. In other words, y sub 0 represents the sine of theta. So the arc sine of y sub 0 equals theta. That is a true statement. E is a true statement. So again, it's not the answer we want to this question. We want the one that's not true. Kind of a double inside out problem here. A little bit tricky, but not too bad. If you pay attention and take it slow and have your diet Mountain Dew. That's what I need in order to do these videos, and unless you're allergic to caffeine or something, maybe it'll help you work out these problems. Just a little advertisement, I'm sure they'll love me for it.